Beloved saints, today's 5-minute message of redemptive history will be about Kenan, from the genealogy according to the line of Seth from the first book Genesis Genealogies. In Genesis 5:9, it says that Kenan was a great-grandson of Adam, and he was a son born to Enosh at the age of 90. Kenan is derived from the Hebrew word of Canaan, which means to make a nest. During his father Enosh's time, mankind realized their weakness and powerlessness and began a movement to revive their faith by calling upon the name of the Lord, and they began public worship. However, Kenan's name suggests that it was during his time that the people finally built a nest of faith. Beloved saints, if we have begun to worship our God in spirit and truth like the people did in Enosh's time, then let us now be like the people in Kenan's time, and let us firmly establish our faith. I bless in the name of the Lord. First, Kenan foreshadows Jesus Christ, who is an unexpected gift from God. Kenan has another meaning to his name, and that is unexpectedly found mercy. The Bible doesn't say this, but it can be assumed from this meaning that he must have had a hard time being born in this world, and he was a son born in God's grace and mercy. So to his father Enosh, Kenan was an unexpected gift and a son of joy. In the same way, Jesus Christ is God's unexpected gift for mankind. The love and grace of salvation of our Lord Jesus are unexpected gifts in that they are too great, too high, and too deep for man to fathom. In John chapter 13, verse 1, it says, "Having loved his own who were in the world, Jesus loved them to the end." Also, it is unexpected because salvation is granted without merit. It is granted entirely by grace. This work of redemption of our Lord Jesus is given to us by God's grace and not by our works or not because we deserve it. In Ephesians chapter 2 verse 8 it says, "For by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God." Beloved saints, let us remember today the unexpectedly found redemption of our Lord Jesus Christ who died on the cross. Let us be thankful. And so whatever hardships or difficulties come at us, let us easily overcome them in God's amazing blessing. I bless in the name of the Lord. Second, Kenan foreshadows Jesus Christ, who will completely restore all creation. Another meaning to Kenan is vast possession. It appears that his father Enosh hoped to enlarge the borders of faith and further recover the lost sovereignty of Eden through his unexpectedly begotten son Kenan. So the meaning of Kenan's name, vast possession, hints at the hope of recovering the lost work of creation and the lost dominion over the creation. Initially, God has given sovereignty over creation to mankind. We see that in Genesis 1:28. God tells men, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth and subdue it, and rule over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the sky, and over every living thing that moves on the earth." So here, God gave this power, this sovereignty to mankind. However, after the fall of man, this ownership was handed over to the devil. We see this when the devil tests Jesus. He says to Jesus that he has power over all the kingdoms of the world. In Luke chapter 4, verses 5-6, it says, "The devil said to Jesus, 'I will give you all this domain and its glory, for it has been handed over to me, and I give it to whomever I wish.'" And so, we see that to have a vast possession, that means to expand the spiritual territory, and to recover and restore the sovereignty, ownership over mankind. But who will do this work of restoration? That is our Lord Jesus Christ. In Acts chapter 10, verse 36, it says that Jesus Christ is the Lord of all. Hebrews 1:2, it says that Jesus Christ is the heir of all things, through whom also he created the world. And so, beloved saints, our Jesus Christ is the Lord of all and is the heir of all things. So let us believe in him and rely on him completely. Then our God will expand our spiritual territory and fill us with his blessing of abundance, spiritually and physically. Let us all believe this. Today, let us conquer this world through the word of gospel that is stained with the blood of our Lord Jesus Christ on the cross. Let us conquer this world with this word of redemptive history. Then God will let us make this land into a vast possession. I bless in the name of the Lord.